If there's one thing I learned from watching Scooby-Doo, that the monsters are always human.
Mhm.
The gang would be in an abandoned warehouse or rundown amusement park, being chased by some ghost or ghoul, and in the end, they'd capture the monster and rip the mask off, and it was always just a person.
Mhm.
A man, usually an old man. But have you never seen it?
Mm.
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for your meddling kids. Hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, there was a nurse who worked here. Well, he was more of an attendant, a young guy. He swore he was 23, but he looked 15. And he used to come in and feed me breakfast, and he would always put on Scooby Doo. He would call me Daphne because she was the pretty one. And I would call him Shaggy because he had long hair and he was always stoned. Scooby Doo was the first thing I remember remembering. This was back when they brought me first out of the coma, the second coma, the one they induced. I couldn't do anything for myself back then. Couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't feed myself. Well, they put me in the second coma because they needed to do things for me that they couldn't do when I was in the first coma, the one right after we crashed. They cut away part of my skull to relieve the pressure on my brain, and I guess they needed to put me in the second coma so I didn't suddenly wake up from the first coma and reach up to scratch my head and wind up sticking my fingers in my cerebral cortex or something. I guess I was pretty banged up when they brought me in. I mean, of course I was. Crashing into a cement pillar can really fuck you up. I had pretty much broken everything I could. Ribs, arms, neck. My legs still don't work right. Fingers, toes, my face. I don't know who I am when I look in a mirror. I mean, I know it's me, but I don't recognize anything about me. I could be looking at the Queen of England for all I know. Did I look like this before? Because you think you know yourself when you saw yourself, but I look and I see someone they tell me is me. Curious, huh? The doctors say that my brain is still a little, from hitting my head. Things are just carpet glitter. Carpet glitter, like after you have a big party or something and everything is a mess, so you hoover really well and you think you got everything up, and then one day you walk in, and maybe months later, and maybe the light is different, and you see it. That single tiny piece of glitter stuck in the carpet, catching the light for the very first time, exposing itself. That's how I remember things. Carpet glitter. I don't remember the crash, but some things. I was in the back seat, the passenger side. It was night. It was raining. There was a car or something in front of us, and it was, when you're walking behind someone in a hallway or over a sidewalk or something, and you want to go past them, but they are right in the middle, and you go to their left, and they somehow veer to the left, even though they have no idea you're there, and then you try to go to the right, and they veer right. There's got to be a name for that. Like, you're behind a drunken monkey or something. Drunken monkey is what it should be called. You should be able to call out, drunken monkey. The person in front of you would pull over and let you go by. So I remember the car, motorcycle, maybe? Whatever it was in front of us, being a drunken monkey. And it wouldn't let us past, and our car sped up, and then I just remember the impact, just a few seconds. If I close my eyes, the feeling that you're moving in a way that you shouldn't be, and that you're out of control, waiting for that And then I think I feel my head hit the seat in front of me, but it's hitting the window at the same time. But I'm thinking, how is this possible? And I can hear metal starting to crumble, and it's like what's happening to my body, this crushing, an implosion of everything inside of me slammed against pillar 13. And then I woke up here. I don't know how I got here. I don't even really know where here is, but this is where I am. There's a lot I don't know. Like, who is paying for all this? I mean, it's been 25 years, and this may not be the Ritz Paris. It's not shabby by any means. The island's beautiful, lush, so many trees and flowers and birds out there. It's like a tropical spa or something. Can't be cheap. Plus meals and medicine and operations, all those operations. Someone's paying. Maybe I was rich before the crash. Or maybe my family. Do I have any family? Because in all the time that I've been here, no family has come. None. Oh, or do they not know I'm here? Are you my... I mean, I don't think that we look alike, but then again, I don't think I always looked like this. I have friends, though. 3 women who come by every day to play cards with me or wheel me through the garden. My ladies in waiting, I call them. They even curtsy when I come into the room. Silly. They're not family, though, you know? And I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not. But I'm not really lonely. And I have my books and my music and my Scooby-Doo. Zoinks! Once in a while, I have this dream. It's not really a dream, but maybe I'll be dozing in the afternoon and I'll hear this voice saying, "There falls no shadow where there is no sun." Just a soft voice, a man, barely a whisper, but almost theatrical. I like to think it was my dad sometimes when it first started happening, but who knows? There falls no shadow where there is no sun. Sounds so ominous. You know, I never call it an accident because there's something deep down in here that thinks that it wasn't. And I know my brain is fucked up, and then that it's like looking at a Seurat painting, but only seeing one point, only one pinpoint of paint, that it can't remember more than that. It's like the crash was a movie that I had only seen the preview of. But what if this isn't something that I can't remember, but something I don't want to remember? Not something that I can't pull up, but something that I am trying to push down. What if someone wanted it done, wanted us to crash? I don't even know who us is. But what if that voice I hear was a warning? There falls no shadow where there is no sun. What if there was something terrifying lurking in those shadows that someone didn't want exposed? Something so secret, so dark that they didn't want brought to light. Am I the sun here? Am I the light that would have laid bare the truth? What is the truth? Was the drunken monkey in front of us trying to, I don't know, make us speed up or swerve, and that's why we hit pillar 13? That's why we crashed? Not a drunken monkey at all, but something done on purpose? What if I'm supposed to be dead? Oh, my bones feel white hot. Did someone want me dead? Because this feeling, it's not like not being able to remember a word or my family or my life before all this. This is not carpet glitter. This is something gnawing, raw, like an intuition, but sharper, pointier, a shard of glass buried somewhere deep inside of me that's finally burrowing its way up through my skin, piercing my brain, making me take notice of all the clues that I've ignored for 25 years, like dread wrapped in a wet bedsheet. I can't see it clearly, but I know it's there. I can't name it, but I will have to learn its name, something to uncover, even though it may destroy me. Someone wanted me dead. Someone tried to kill me, and they would have gotten away with it. The monsters are always human. It was a warning, wasn't it? There falls no shadow where there is no sun. There falls no shadow where there is no sun. There falls no shadow where there is no sun, Diana. Am I the sun? Am I Diana?